The hostess on the prowl. The hostess on the prowl. Money for your pleasure, pleasure for your money. Money for your pleasure, pleasure for your money. The hostess on the prowl. 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 Money for your pleasure, pleasure for your money. Money for your pleasure, pleasure for your money. The hostess on the prowl. The hostess on the prowl.
Listen, Aminat. You see, you are a woman. You see, all responsibility of keeping home is yours. Yes.
Uncle, I know that. But what is actually paining me is how can my husband go out with my best friend? I can't understand it. I can't.
My dear, let me tell you this. You see, all married men keeping lovers are no longer exception. But the rule, I mean...
Uncle, don't tell me that you also keep relationships outside your marriage.
I will leave that to my wife. But anyway, Aminat, all I want you to think now, to put into consideration now, is your two boys. Please, my dear. Okay? Think about that.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry about it. Yeah, but I wasn't to know the forfeiture clause has been involved.
Well, that is surprising. The letter I got from you only last week was talking about payment not later than end of this month.
That is what I've been explaining. I did what I did in ignorance. Without even knowing the legal department, I've done what they did.
No, I don't think...
Excuse me, Vivian. I think we should put this matter in the right perspective so we all understand ourselves.
Okay.
Good. So, the problem according to you...
According to the loan agreement, sir.
Good. According to the loan agreement. The problem according to you is that once the loan is due and unpaid, the customer collateral is automatically forfeited to the bank.
Yes.
Now, the situation we have is one where your legal department had foreclosed the customer collateral. Okay? Although in the mind of your customer, end of the month means the last working day of the month.
Well, yeah.
Good. So the...
I really don't see why we're wasting time this way, me. Eh? They really can't sell my property because apart from the common law understanding, we took this loan on the 27th of March for 6 months. Isn't it? So clause or no clause, we could not be deemed to have defaulted. Eh? At least until 27th September, which is this month.
Well, Mr. Manager, what do you say to that?
Well, I honestly don't think this line of questioning you.
Look, Mr. Manager, my little knowledge of banking tells me that it is the recovery department and not legal department that initiate the foreclosure of a defaulting customer collateral. And even then, the recovery department actions are triggered off by a formal complaint from the debtor's regular interface, in this case, you.
Well,
so the pertinent question is, did you, as the regular interface of Vivian, complain to your recovery department that she isn't going to pay her loan, especially against the background of your last letter to her, warning that the loan is due and to be repaid at the end of this month?
I honestly don't think this line of questioning or discussion will help us.
Yes, and neither do I, Remy. Listen, the thing to do, Remy, let's get a lawyer before the matter becomes unnecessarily complicated.
And I don't think the legal option is suitable either.
So what do you suggest we do?
I honestly think we're just wasting time.
No, Vivian, we're not wasting time. Mr. Manager, what do you suggest we do?
I will suggest that you speak to the people involved.
Not me. I won't do that. Look, Remy, I have a feeling that if we don't get a good lawyer to stop these people, it won't be long before they tell me my property has been sold.
I'm afraid to tell you, the property has been sold.
What?
I'm sorry.
Okay, good. To whom has it been sold?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, come on. Manager, we are not kids here. I mean, you can do better than that. You've only just suggested to us that we approach the people involved directly. And if we're going to approach them, we need to know those who has bought us out.
Unfortunately, this is the point. Hold it.
Oh.
I may need to verify this, but from what I have here, the building I have here says Evans Mortgage.
Evans what?
Evans Mortgage.
Honey, could you please excuse us a while?
Why?
Please. I'll explain to you in the car. Please, just excuse us a while. Please, Vivian.
But this is my problem.
Please, Vivian, just, please, do me this favor. Ooh. Now, Mr. Manager, I think I'm beginning to understand this situation properly.
How so?
You said just now that Evans Mortgage is the buyer of Vivian's property with you.
And I remember also saying that I really need to verify that.
Please listen. Don't let's waste our time on that. The best way to go about it is just to ask you, what is your stake in this matter to have warranted your wanting to blackmail me?
Blackmail, sir?
My dear man, I am not an unlettered man. Neither am I stupid. Evans is the surname of the lady I was going to marry. And that much I'm sure you already know.
Well, yes. Well,
all along, I thought your story was absurd. I kept asking myself what kind of a complication is this. What I didn't cut him up too quickly was that you knew Irene. And your relationship with her is so strong enough that you are willing to jeopardize your position by joining a blackmailing syndicate.
I'm very sorry, sir. I thought I was doing somebody a favor, sir.
A favor?
Yes.
As a banker, is personal relationship more important to you than your fiduciary position?
I'm very sorry, sir.
You are very sorry. And they put you here as a manager.
Please, I will do everything within my power to...
Why didn't you think of that before?
Please.
Suppose I did not uncover your syndicate now. Just listen to me. Let's say I will be willing to take a lenient view of this. Let's just say I might, possibly.
Please.
Because for whatever it is worth, I could understand your position. But take this from me. If the bank letter confirming the transfer of Vivian loan to my company, if it is not received within the next 1 hour, and another letter releasing a collateral is not received by her within the next 1 hour, I'll personally speak with your chairman about this.
I'll make sure everything is done in the next 30 minutes, sir. You'll get it in the next 30 minutes.
Good.
I'm very sorry, sir. Please.
Good.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
What really transpired now? It's not enough for you to just say everything is okay.
Vivian, it should be. There is the saying, eat the apple and don't worry about the sauce.
But it's not fair. This is my problem, and at least I should know what happened.
You should. But I don't want to upset you.
Better a momentary upset than a lifetime of stupidity.
Okay. The purported buyer of your property is a mortgage company called Evans Mortgage Bank, owned by Irene's family.
Oh my God.
But it was a cooked up purchase. Apparently, the bank manager knows Irene, and somehow the story got to her that I've taken over your mortgage. So to scare you off me and possibly get me back to Irene, they decided on a syndicate using your debt to the bank to scare you off me. Unfortunately for them, I added 2 plus 2 and got 4, and I now correctly interpreted the move to the bank manager as a blackmail, and he backed off.
I see. But how did you get to know so soon?
Logic, my dear. Simple logic. Irene and I are having a misunderstanding over our relationship. You are assumed to be the cause of that misunderstanding. You are indebted to the bank. The bank is now claiming to have sold your property to Irene's company. Does it not fit?
It does fit. But, God, the extent to which people could go.
It's nothing we should lose sleep over now, because everything is over.
Everything is not okay. What about your parents?
My parents are starting to complain, but I can handle them.
Can you really? What with Irene making trouble left, right, and center?
Vivian, I'm the only child of my parents. And my father is not just a rich man, he's also an opinion leader. That imposes on me certain responsibility. There are some norms, some traditions that I'm not expected to deviate from. Then there is the issue of my relationship with Irene. We've known each other for ages. So I cannot just break off from her and not expect some ripples. And finally, there's the issue of your background. All these factors combined together are strong enough to militate against a smooth sailing. But there's a promise I've given you, and that is you and I are going to get married. And that we will do, and it won't be the last thing we will do. So where are you going?
It's time for my prayers. I need to pray to God to take charge and do whatever He sees fit.
You don't mind losing me?
I do. But what matters most is your happiness. And I'd like to think that I love you enough to guarantee some kind of happiness for you. I made the mistakes.
It should be alright now that, it should be alright now that you've confirmed the loan transfer.
Yeah, I guess so. I hope that ends everything. So.
Auntie, what are we going to do next?
My dear, what else is there to do? I've called Remy's parents and they seem to be with me. So, I guess all we just do now is to wait and hope for the best.
Well, I have a date with Tom and his elder brother. I'll drop by tomorrow to see you, okay?
Okay, my dear, that's all
Bye,
right.
Mom.
You just bye. You just see me tomorrow and I'll update you.
Okay. Auntie, don't worry too much. Everything will work out fine.
Okay, my dear.
Bye, Auntie.
See you tomorrow. Bye. Me. Me. Irene Evans. Me. To lose my boyfriend. My boyfriend. To a mere prostitute. How can it be said that I lost my boyfriend to a prostitute? It's not even Remy that counts now. But my dignity, me? No. 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 Better dead and be glorified than a life of mockery. Impossible. I won't take it. I won't take it. Yeah. Hamid? Good. MD here on the line. Now, I want you to pick one of your most reliable boys. Come down to my place. Pick one of the company cars. We may need to travel. Okay? And make it fast. You understand me? Good. Hello? Yes. Irene here. Good. Now, this is what I want you to do for me.
Leave him. Leave him alone. I know he wants me dead. Otherwise, why should he be deaf to all our appeals?
Oh, come on, Dad. I'm not insensitive to your feelings. But in this matter, you two need to understand what I'm saying.
Understand? Understand what? I really can't believe this is you talking with me.
I say leave him. I know staying here to continue talking with him is a waste of time.
But we can't leave him to ruin himself.
What we do? Kill him? Oh, it's difficult to believe that this is my son. My only son, and heir to all our years of struggle.
That is why we should not leave him to ruin himself. Now, let me let more come. Okay? What is this so-called infatuation with
Mommy, it is not infatuation.
Hear that? I know he has made up his mind to marry this prostitute.
Oh, come on, Dad. I take very strong exception to that. Come on. I'm a grown-up, and I should be allowed to live my life the way I want to live it.
Yes. As long as what you are doing does not affect others. But in this situation, others are affected and with wider implications.
Like?
The repercussion and insinuations on the name of the family. Think of it, Remy. How would it be said that the wife of our only child is a call girl?
Vivian is no longer a call girl.
Yes, but she was. Before now, she was.
And that's something that cannot be erased from people's mind.
Oh, look, Dad, Mommy, where is our sense of reformation? What is the essence of our going to church or mosque if we cannot overlook other people's shortcomings? Vivian was not born a call girl. Circumstances forced her to become one. Now, after meeting me, she opted to become a responsible person. Are you saying I should be so callous to deny her the opportunity?
No. No. Give her every opportunity she wants. Anything. Anything you want to give her, but not marriage.
And why not?
Why not? Well, I mean, you cannot be doing everything for her. Remember all that you have done for her. Okay, you have taken over her mortgage, and you have returned her father's property to her. If you want more money, give it to her. But definitely not marriage.
Besides, Remy, the long history of friendship between Irene's family and ours will be ruined if you don't marry her.
That's what you don't know. Evans gave me my first break in business when I was callously retired by government. And the opportunity of marrying his daughter to our son is now getting lost.
I'm sorry, Daddy. There's something you need to understand, and Mommy too. My break with Irene was not accidental. It was the cumulative result of our long-drawn communication incompatibility. And I'm glad it happened now than after we'd been married.
Serious. It's difficult for me to think that this girl of yours has not cast a terrible spell on you.
Oh, come on, Dad. Don't be ridiculous. What are we talking about? You take me for a toddler. Look, Daddy, Mommy. Marriage between me and Irene is out. Definitely out. Vivian, I love enough to want to marry, if you allow us. But if you are not willing to allow me marry Vivian, let's just forget about marriage for me completely. Then I will be the last offspring of this family.
How can Remy, of all people, do this to me? Remy, up till now I have served you as a friend and as a brother, ready to do anything for your progress and your happiness. But I see you differently now, brother. Yeah, I see you differently now. You are nothing now than an ungrateful and an insensitive man. That's who you are. Granted, you picked Vivian from the street and you did not know that she was my girl. But I cannot continue now to justify your proprietary interest in her, even after knowing that she was my girl. Because you have money. Yes. Because you have money. And it's that money that you have used to influence her to displace me out of her life. But this situation cannot go unchallenged. You made a big mistake, brother. Big mistake. I will not allow the situation to go unchallenged, even if it means an end to our business relationship and friendship. Hello? Richard here. Oh, hi, Remy.
Hi, Richard. It's about the confirmation report. Have you sent it?
Yes, I have. Your secretary telephoned to say that I should send the report to Premier Hotel in Ibadan. I've sent it.
Actually, I've not got into the hotel. I'm still at home.
But why are you in the hotel?
There is something I'm getting organized, and I need the quiet atmosphere of the hotel to get it done properly.
I see. Is Viv there with you?
Yes, she is. Any message for her?
No.
Good. So I'll call you when I get to the hotel. Hello? Is that Premier? Yes, please. Lastly with suite number 302. Hold on, thank you. Hi, how are you? Are you fixed properly now? Good. No, I need to get to my office. Nothing. It's just that I haven't been there for quite a while and I need to know what has come in. I'll see you very soon. Better. Catch you.
So Remy and Viv are still doing their Romeo and Juliet art in Ibadan, in the hotel. I see. Okay. But what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do about it? What am I going to do to stop this nonsense from continuing? But could it be? No. I don't think so. I don't think so because Remy is too smart for that kind of. Hey, that's it. Why didn't I think of it before? That's it. Hello? Yes. Let me speak to Irene. Hello? Is that Irene? Richard here. Listen, just listen. Guess what? Our mutual friends, the party is now in Ibadan. Premier Hotel. I just thought I should let you know. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's that. Idris. Hello? Is that the Dramatic Society? Can I speak to Idris? Idris Ocha! How are you? This is Richard. Hey, listen. Listen carefully. Just listen.
Just a minute. It's you.
How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome.
How do you do?
I'm alright.
You look good enough to eat.
Thanks, but before you eat me, I hope you let me eat first.
You haven't eaten?
In your absence? Of course not.
Sorry, darling. Now I'm here. Okay?
Okay.
There's a problem though.
What?
I need to wash.
Alone or with company?
Both of the above.
Sure, why not? Oh, I almost forgot. They brought this for you. It was in an envelope. I tore it up. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was official.
What did you think it was? A love letter?
Well, no. Actually, I opened it out of earnestness. I figured that if it's a letter bomb, let me take it for you.
That's my matter. Excuse me.
Mr. Remy Olori.
Good evening, yes, this is Remy.
Good. Listen carefully. The lady with you, Vivian Martins, is a hired assassin on a mission to liquidate you. The syndicate original plan was for her to get you through your manager, Mr. Richard Erumosene. But your accidental meeting with her made that unnecessary. What the syndicate wants is the destruction of the oil field report by your engineer. And the reason she has so far not killed you is to, await the report. And now that you have the report, and she knows you have it, your life with her is no longer safe.
Thanks for this information. But...
Look. There is no but. Vivian is not the call girl. She had made herself to be. Rather, she is an international businesswoman on the verge of bankruptcy. Look, the syndicate she works for is sustaining her company in return for killing you. The loan passed to your Lagos office was part of her debt. And if you doubt me, ask how I know so much about your relationship with her. And again, apart from what Vivian has told you, what do you really know about her?
I guess nothing. But...
Look, I am not just giving you this information because I like you. But Vivian was responsible for my present business misfortunes. And I want to square off with her, you see?
Your story could be true, but there are still some...
There are none that I can see. But your position is understandable. You are a man in love and under heavy emotional influence. Anyway, Mr. Olori, I hate to see you as Vivian's next victim.
matter? Remy?
Oh, Vivian, please, I'd like you to go to the restaurant and eat there.
Without you?
No. Just do as I say, okay?
Okay. Let me take my drink.
Do I reply?
See you.
Hello. Yes. Good. This is Remy here. Look, I just got a crank call now that I'd like you to investigate for me. It alleges that a friend of mine, Vivian Martins, is a potential assassin and that she's out to liquidate me. No, she was a girl I picked up on alley, calling herself a call girl. Yes, that's what she made herself out to be. No, I didn't know anything about her, but she looked kind of respectable to me. Cheers. No, why don't I do it this way? I could hire another room for her, and if your investigation indicts her, it will be easy for us to just get her arrested. Of course, I know it's difficult to trace a call, but I mean, that's what you're there for. It's a long shot. Let's try and see what we can come up with. I'll be here waiting to hear from you. Okay? It's very important to me. Please. Thank you. Yes, who is it?
Is it possible now?
Not quite. I have arranged for another room for you to stay.
Another room for me?
Yes.
Why?
It's got to do with the telephone call I received just now. There is an investigation going on about it, and until it's resolved, I need to be alone.
Can you please tell me what the matter is?
I'm sorry, Vivian, I can't.
Which room am I moving into? Am I to go immediately?
Yes, please.
Remy, what is this matter that you don't want to discuss with?
Vivian, you get to know ultimately.
Well, not now.
No, not now.
And God, I leave the matter in your hands, having absolute faith in you as I always do, to do what you think is right in my life. God, I bring Remy into thy hands to please protect him from all evil. In Jesus' name I ask you. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Remy.
Who are you?
It's me, Irene. Remy, please, I have a message for you.
What is your message, Irene?
Can't I even come in and sit down?
What is your message?
Is Our Lady in the Red around? Will that be the reason why I'm being treated like this?
Irene, please. Both the time and place are wrong for unnecessary chit-chat. Could I please have your message?
But I refuse to be treated as an intruder in your life, Jenny. Because I am not one. You have humiliated me. Still I run after you. Because I have your welfare in mind. I have something important to tell you. But I won't talk standing up like this.
Irene, what's your message?
Can I have a drink, please?
Thank you. What's your message?
Is that all you care about?
That's the reason why I allowed you in.
Well, I came here to inform you that I am pregnant.
You're what?
Pregnant. Taken in. Expecting your baby. I forgot my bag.
Irene, you and I know that the one thing I don't have anything to do with is your pregnancy, if ever it exists. And that is even speaking for the records. Okay? Yes, who is it?
It's me, Vivian.
Oh, bloody.
Sorry, Remy, I forgot my bag. Oh. I've been wondering where you were.
I see. Remy, I didn't know it was because Madame here was coming. That was why you sent me out.
Such impertinence.
Irene, haven't you done enough damage for one night?